But ultimately, you actually played with the band in real life at Wembley,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
Just how did that feel?
Honestly, it was a really bittersweet experience because the circumstances in which I'd been, I'd been brought there in the first place were just really like heartbreaking, and you're sort of going through these mixed emotions of like, gosh, like I'm here because my good friend like is no longer with us, and you're kind of, it's really unique, and it's something that I wouldn't want to experience again for obvious reasons, but it's definitely a really bit weird trip when you're in Wembley Stadium and it's sold out and there's like 80,000 plus, and I'm getting the opportunity to front this super group of Foo Fighters mixed with, Brian and Roger from Queen doing a Queen song, and it's just like incredible. It was possibly the greatest experience I've had in my lifetime, mixed with one of the most saddest at the same time. So it is very strange, really weird, but a beautiful day. So happy to have been part of it, and just honoured to have been asked as well. I mean, I had a few moments where on the actual day, just sitting and listening to everyone that was appearing, and there were so many legit like heavyweight legacy artists and from bands and acts that have been going for years and years and years, and I'm thinking like, I had a little bit of imposter syndrome. I'm sort of like there going, Nile Rodgers, Liam Gallagher opened up the concert, for God's sake, and then there's just one amazing person after the next, and then Brian Johnson and from AC/DC's like singing, and Justin from The Darkness is playing, and so many of my heroes were there that day, and little old me is on at like 8:30 at night, just before the Foos do their set, which was incredible. And yeah, I was sort of thinking, bloody hell, like, it's really important today that you do not suck, like.
Well, I mean, the stepping into Freddie Mercury's shoes too is got to be a trip.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I didn't really see it like that per se. I just thought I was just sort of realizing like a bit of a childhood fantasy, not even a dream, because like a dream is something that you think you can sort of like obtain at some point if you work hard enough. But a fantasy is literally, being like a 16-year-old teenager listening to Queen records in front of the mirror and sort of like pretending, that you would be playing with those people. So that was purely fantasy becoming reality. And I don't really get nervous at all. Like we've even the Struts, we've opened for the Stones quite a few times. Guns N' Roses obviously went on tour with the Foo Fighters for the best part of a year. Supported the Who in Quebec, like massive crowds, similar sort of sizes as well. But just what was at stake at that gig was just, I was a little bit overwhelmed, just slightly, and I definitely ordered a bottle of tequila to my dressing room, and I think I drank almost half of it by the time I got on stage, like before going on. And yeah, I was pretty loose by the time we got up, but I was really happy with how I did. And it's funny, even now, it was such a big event. I can lie in bed and actually fantasize like me falling over, or like forgetting the words, and I'm in bed like, ugh, ugh. It's like, it's still so fresh in my mind, but such an incredible experience.